Hi, welcome to another week of the Techno Dinosaur meets the IT Geek video series. My name is David Logan, the IT Geek, the small guy who lives in Annan, south of Scotland, who keeps technology short and simple for the home worker, for the home office worker. This week, joining me is our regular, Willie Nichol. So Willie, how are you and where are you?
Hi David, hello everyone. I'm Willie Rickle. I am indeed the Techno Dinosaur when I'm not being a personal development coach. I'm in Troon, South Ayrshire, Scotland.
Very good. This week, we've got a question for you. Are you ready?
Okay.
We keep talking when we finish these videos about gardening. We're going to go out and cut our grass or attend our garden. I'm seeing a lot of stuff now as we're coming into mainstream summer. I'm picking up that gardening is good for stress relief. Can you expand on this? Tell us a bit more.
Yes, David, that's interesting. Obviously, not everyone has a garden. So this is to those who do have that facility or even a window box or whatever. We've touched upon some of the topics before, and I did a bit of research before coming on here. Stress is a big problem. Studies have shown that stress can lead to all sorts of mental and physical ailments, if I can call them that. So it's incumbent on us to figure out ways of reducing our stress. And gardening has many benefits. We've touched on this before. Exercise. Exercise is good for you, and exercise is good for relieving stress because, as we mentioned before, it stimulates the production of endorphins, which are, if you like, a feel-good chemical we generate within ourselves. So when we do exercise, we feel better. And gardening, depending on what you're doing, can be quite physical. You're mowing the lawn, you're maybe a wheelbarrow full of earth, you're digging a plot of land, whatever it happens to be. So you're getting that exercise, so you have the benefits of the endorphins, feeling better. And number two, you're out in the fresh air. You're breathing in the fresh air while you're doing your exercise, another benefit. The exercise you're doing has an effect on your cortisol levels. Cortisol is one of the chemicals that increases stress levels. And it's not a good thing in, shall we say, higher doses. It's a good thing when produced naturally. And we've touched on this before, but excess cortisol and adrenaline caused by stress, if left unchecked as it were, is not good. It can lead to all sorts of, as I said before, mental and physical ailments. So you're in the fresh air, which is good. We live in Scotland, so what I'm going to say next may seem a bit odd, but hopefully the sun will be shining. If the sun is shining, it promotes the production of vitamin D in your body. And vitamin D is another kind of feel-good chemical, naturally occurring chemical, which helps to relieve stress and combat the excess bad chemicals, if you like. So you've often seen, if you've got a pet, your cat or your dog will lie out in the sunshine because they're not daft. They know that lying out in the sunshine is good for them. So if you happen to be doing a bit of hard graft in the garden, lowering your stress levels and getting some vitamin D, it's all good. Let me refer to my note. We've also touched on this before. While you're concentrating on one thing, you kind of lose track of other things. So if you're stressed or anxious about something and you're cutting the grass or you're digging a plot of land or whatever, it's almost like doing some mindfulness where you're focused on that task in front of you and you forget about other worries. You forget that you've forgotten to send your mum a birthday card, which is stressing you out, or that you have other worries or other anxieties because you're focused on cutting the grass, getting the fresh air, getting some vitamin D about you. And if you're a keen gardener, which I have to confess I'm not, you could be doing something creative. You could be getting your lawn picture perfect. You could be planting flowers and creating a nice border. Or whatever it is. You are focusing your mind on something else away from all your stresses and strains. Does that help explain it?
Yeah, you touched quite a few areas there. One thing very quickly before we finish for the week, because you did cover quite a bit there. I think we'll probably look at breaking that down further future weeks. You mentioned cortisol. Just for my own benefit, how do we know we are having too much or too less cortisol? Is it just the way, how is it to do, is it blood pressure related, or?
Well,
I know you're not medical.
No, tangentially, if I can use that word, right? So I'm going to look at my notes again, right? And I'm reading verbatim from my note. Cortisol is a hormone produced by the body in times of stress. It is responsible for all the symptoms we associate with the condition of stress: sweaty palms, elevated heart rate, irritability, and muddled thinking. When we spend the time out in our garden, we forget about all that. So cortisol is an actually occurring chemical within us, which is stimulated by stress or stressful situations, which is a good thing in many situations because it keeps us alert, keeps us alert to danger, it keeps us on our toes, and that's, if you like, the good effect of it. However, if we don't learn to de-stress and our cortisol levels remain high, like any other chemical or drug, excessive levels are bad for us. So leading to the symptoms I just alluded to there. So cortisol, in certain circumstances, good. Excess cortisol, not good.
Great. Fantastic. I think that's us for this week, Willie. You've put in quite a lot of material, really well researched, so thank you for your time. So to the viewer, if you have any questions, basic gardening tips Willie can help you with. Very basic, but we really are looking at stress relief, anxiety relief. Speak to our coach here, Willie Nicol. Speak to him, contact him. We've got numerous social media channels. The one I want to concentrate on is YouTube. Please subscribe. For the 100th subscriber, we've got a prize for you from Willie Nicol, the one and only. So to the viewer, thank you for listening and enjoy, be healthy, have a great weekend. Goodbye from me and over to you, Willie.
Yes, David, I reiterate that. Stay well, keep safe, be healthy, get out your garden if you've got one, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.